Right, precisely 2 weeks from this Thursday, college-bound students here will take their entrance exams. Now, in light of this upcoming event, education authorities have announced measures to ensure a safe testing environment. Our Choi Won-jong has details on that. Won-jong, welcome.
Good to be back.
Right then, let's start with the new framework of guidelines within the academic arena.
Yes, like you said, the college entrance exam are just around the corner, coming up in just 2 weeks, November 18th, I believe. But to prevent the cluster infections at the testing sites, a special prevention period will be in fact starting today on November 4th to November 17th. The first thing I would like to point out are the health inspections that will be conducted on site until November 12th. Ahead of the exam date, the inspection teams will review the safety measures in place at 320 cram schools where many students study together in groups. Now, the PC rooms, singing rooms, and study cafes are also on the list.
I see. Won-jong, tell us a bit about the efforts at the testing sites on the actual day of the exam, which is, like you said, November 18th.
Right. South Korean government has already experienced last year, actually, the height of the pandemic. The similar prevention measures will be in place this year, but in slightly modified form. There will be 3 different types of testing centers for healthy students, students who have come into contact with the COVID patient, and students with COVID. For COVID-19 patients, students will take the exams at designated hospitals, treatment centers, and separate testing sites. As of October 27th, there are 1,251 sites for students without COVID, 112 for students who have been isolated, and 30 for those with COVID. And for those who are being treated at home, they will be assigned to either a hospital or treatment center. And just like last year, only 24 students will be allowed at each testing center to maintain social distance. And of course, all students must wear their masks while taking the exam. However, unlike last year, partitions will not be installed at each desk, but only at cafeterias during lunchtime. And the COVID-19 testing centers will open until 10 p.m. on the day before the exam date.
I see. Meanwhile, on the booster front, Won-jong, how is the booster campaign coming along outside of Korea?
So let's begin with Hong Kong. Now, Hong Kong will start rolling out COVID vaccine boosters doses next week. And people can choose to get jabbed with their either Pfizer or China Sinovac vaccine. The elderly will be the first in line for additional shots, and health workers, cross-border truck drivers, and others who are highly exposed to getting the virus will be next. Around 1.86 million people are eligible. They can start booking their shots from the November 5th, with actual vaccinations will kick off on November 11th. Meanwhile, over in Europe, Italian health authorities have authorized booster shots from Pfizer or Moderna to those who got the Janssen vaccine. And about 1.6 million people will be eligible to receive the shots. The country already started vaccinating high-risk groups and the elderly aged over 60 and above, and with the 3rd vaccine doses in September.
I see an early start there. Won-jong, over in the U.S., I hear the green light has been granted for children vaccinations. Tell us more.
That is absolutely true. Absolutely right. Starting November 3rd, the U.S. Kickoff its vaccination campaign for kids aged 5 to 11. This comes as the U.S. CDC backed FDA's decision to approve COVID-19 vaccines for children. With this latest development, around 94% of the total population in the U.S. are now eligible to get the vaccine. Also, Saudi Arabia also gave the OK to inoculate children aged 5 to 11. The children will also receive Pfizer's COVID vaccine.